They got little cats here. 这小猫是吃的吗？还是养的啊？养的啊，挺可爱的。哇，它的眼睛还不一样颜色。This episode we come across homeless in China. I talked to the locals about eating dog meat, and we learned about local snake attacks. We actually found a dead snakes on the road, and many more details of Chinese life in this episode as well. I hope you like it. 大哥你好，你去哪里啊？
到那个江门往哪里走啊？
江啊？
江门啊？
江门啊？江门我也不太知道，我也不是这里的人。你去江门啊？
是啊，我们那里找工作找不到工作，太那。
找不到工作啊？
对啊，找不到工作，没吃没住的地方。
你之前在哪里来？
我从茂名来。
澳门来。茂门。那你现在怎么办？
没办法，现在找不到工作。
我们要不要走里面？这是你的什么衣服？
是啊。
Poor Chinese uncle left his hometown and come here to work, to look for jobs, but I guess something happened along the way. He lost his job. Now just traveling to another city, I guess. He told me somewhere else, but I don't really know where that is because I'm not from here as well. Sometimes you do see people struggle here in China. It is much more serious back then when I was a kid. A lot of people migrated from central China and northern China to southern China. They kind of just looked for jobs, but ended up kind of like homeless. Like the lady we talked to a few episodes back in Zhuhai. 你好，这能卖多少钱啊？几块钱？
现在东西便宜。
The same thing happened. She was from Guilin province. It's a province to the southwest of China, where there's so many mountains inside. So it's kind of hard to for that province to develop. Because transportation is the cost is much higher. But I think Chinese government do help these people in a way. I'm not sure is that enough, but there must be some institutions that helps them to deal with this sort of hardship. But I guess a lot of them, these middle-aged, even elderly Chinese people, doesn't really know where to ask. It's kind of sad to see that sometimes. You definitely have some kind of corruption happening in China's, this institution where they're supposed to help people, but ended up just keeping a lot of money to themselves, right? It's kind of a common knowledge now in China. It's just the matter of degrees, how much, they put it to their own pockets versus how much they actually giving and helping the poor people. Finally, everything's quiet down here. We got a small street with some buildings here and there where people work, like company buildings. But yeah, so much quiet here. I don't have to yell all the time. Okay, we got no sidewalk again. God damn it. I hate it. But all that I can do right now is walk against the traffic. At least I can see the cars coming my way. So that way it's a little bit more safer. This is some kind of farms inside. There's another one here, but it doesn't look like much is going on. Even though today is kind of raining a little bit, you got no sun, it's all cloudy, it's still pretty hot, damn it. I think the temperature is closing to 30 degrees. Look, that guy's peeing over there. He's wearing a blue shirt. I'm not sure you can see it. Talk about peeing. You do occasionally see Chinese people pee on the roadside, but most of them are kids, adults that helping the kids to pee or poop. I rarely see adult doing that, especially poop. I've never seen that before. But maybe because the reason that I've been always living in big cities, so that might be the reason. Oh, a fast car coming. Unfortunately, a lot of the older generations, Chinese, when they taking care of their grandson or granddaughters, because their parents are busy working, right? Both of the parents works 2 jobs nowadays in China, so the elderly people have to take care of the grandchildren. That's when they allow the kids to poop or pee, next to the tree, because that's how they grew up. Definitely, you're not seeing much of this kind of behavior now than when I was a kid in the 90s, where that's just the common practice, how kids go to toilet here in China. My wife really hated it. She every time she see it, she wanna take pictures and take recordings and report to the authority. She did that a few times, and the authority actually called her back regarding the case. So somebody does actually in the government is taking care of this, but people just keep doing it. This is the common struggles you see here in China. The government want to push a certain way how people should behave. They have like banners, they have like writings or propagandas on the wall telling you, be civilized, not to do this, not to do that, but do not split on the ground. Respect your elders. Do not cut the line. But generally, people just don't care unless you find them. Look, Chinese graffitis. Chinese graffitis about houses, little boats on the lake, and trees. Really Asian vibe, huh? This is a little town that we walk all the way over there after we exit from the bridge. Finally finished. We walk all the way over there. Such a long bridge. All these buildings in these little towns are huge. Like 3 stories, 4 stories, 4 stories here. How do they have the money to build all this? Or the government actually built it for them? Wow. A little market here. Fish. Local bananas. Chili. A little local market here. You don't see many of this in China anymore unless it's really rural places. And a bunch of them are just elderly people here in this little town. Most of the young kids move away to to different areas and regions for factory jobs. Look, chicken and ducks. I got little cats here. 这小猫是吃的吗？还是养的？养的，挺可爱的。哇，它的眼睛还不一样颜色。The bigger cats has like different eye color. I was asking them whether those cats are for pets or for food, because in these regions, I'm not too sure they eat cats, but they definitely eat dogs here. When I was a kid, they still sell dogs in the market like that. I was pretty shocked as well because I wasn't born here in this part of China, so I was moved here when I was a kid, so it was quite a shocking experience for me when I was a kid. But I didn't try it, I didn't eat it. It was some kind of like typical Chinese local dogs. It's not huge dogs, like medium-sized dogs. I don't know how they cook it, but you can see it back then. They pretty much just sell it like regular meat, hanging on the shelves. They have been eating it for centuries, so I guess it's part of the culture. They didn't start to eat it like recently, so I do respect their culture, their way of living. Maybe we'll try it in the future when we come across a dog meat restaurant, but I have never seen it now. It's all gone. I'm not sure the government banned it.
前两天昨天就看到报道了，在海南有个20多岁的女孩子啊，然后呢就给蛇咬到了，她也不在什么，也不懂，
偏僻啊，有点
不知道。然后呢，去医院里面，然后医生也看不到是以为是虫是什么，然后就
他没有把那个蛇拍下来，
没有不知道，然后
几个小时
就死掉了，20多岁。
哎呦，他是在山上走啊？
可能是在海边还是在什么上？毒蛇咬的呢，它只有2个牙。如果说再咬一次呢，就4个牙。如果是没有毒的呢，它只是牙齿说比较多。
不是要给他拍下来给医生看了？
那跑走了，它走得很快的。
哦呦，那很恐怖啊！
是。
我就走你们这种小镇的路，不会有蛇吧？
不会。
你没有看到有啊？
这个路不会。
这个。
而且你晚上也没有啊，你晚上又没有走。
晚上没有。
是啊，你那个是晚上。
现在还广东这边还有吃狗的吗？我记得小时候还。
有啊。
还吃狗的。
有卖狗啊。
有吗？
那里天天都有卖狗肉的，
是吗？
包好的。
包好的，那就看不太出来了，可能你要问他。
有啊。
好吃吗？你吃过吗？
吃过啊。
好吃吗？
好吃，可以。
他们都说狗肉很好吃啊，它是特别好吃。
你没吃过吗？
没有。
你不敢吃？
我也不是不敢，就反正没吃过，也没机会吃。
中山那个狗肉是有名的呀。
是吗？我都
包来卖的。
我还没经过呢。它味道是有什么特别的？
反正他们的方式包的吧。
就肉很软。
好吃啊，好香的，特别香。
特别香啊！好的，谢谢老板娘，拜拜。See, I told you guys. Uncle just told me girls getting killed in different provinces from snake bites. I told you. Snakes are dangerous. Scary things. Oh my God. My paranoia is good. It's keeping me alive. You got out of nowhere, you got a 5G tower. Wow. Can you see that? The structures far away in the fog. Looks like some kind of bridge. Okay guys, look. This is, I'm pretty sure it's a snake body who get crashed by the car. Oh man, I hate it. And I'm walking, so I can't walk in the middle of the road, and we have no sidewalk here. This is annoying. I'll try to keep walking like here. I can see the traffic coming. If the car's coming, I'll go back to the side, but yeah. Oh, this is what I'm afraid of. A little town in southern China, super quiet. And look at this house. It looks so weird. You got no window on the first floor. You have a tiny balcony and just a gate, a door with nothing at the bottom. It looks like something you built in a Minecraft. The first night in Minecraft. This one looks much more proper with all the metal gates. Every building here looks different. Oh look, what kind of fruit is this? It's lemon? I've noticed people here have a bunch of cats as pets. There's so many of them. Not so much dogs though. Do they have a mice problem? I don't think so. I don't see many rats anyway. You have raccoons in your rubbish bins in the West, right? Especially in America. And here in China, you have rubbish cats. You find them pretty much everywhere in the trash. Trash cats. Let's go take a shower here. Just kidding. 你好. Yeah, that river is definitely contaminated, not clean at all. Bunch of bacterials in it. So is this where they grow all the trees that they planted in on the pavement, on the sidewalk, on the streets in China here? Looks like it, right? It looks really similar to the trees that on the sidewalk. Interesting, huh? All different type of trees. See, they have a crank here to pick up the trees and ready to send it to the city and plant it next to the road. Ni hao. 这些树是种了然后放在那些路边的吗？不是啊，那这是用来干嘛的啊？用来绿化啊。绿化。那它种在哪里呢？然后不，好难说。好难说啊。也有小区也有，广场也有。大概怎么卖啊？如果像这样一棵？这个卖不了的。卖，后面那个大的可以卖哈。 大的大概多少钱一颗嘞？不可以卖。也不可以卖。还不够大。The map says we're gonna have to turn right here. Whoa, I can't believe how far we have walked today. But it feels quite good because it's not super hot. At least the sun is not out today, and a little bit shower, but it's fine. You know, the clothes like this, the fabric actually dries off pretty quickly within like 30 minutes to an hour, so not a big problem.
Next episode is gonna be the final hour of the day's walk. We're exhausted, but it doesn't seem like we're anywhere close to a hotel. Can we find a place to sleep in the end? Subscribe to find out.